Hello, I hope you're doing fine. Today we have a very short and cute tutorial, and it's a stool, or like we'll say like a mushroom stool. You can do it different ways, different colors, and you can also recreate it in bigger if you wish to do so. But this tutorial right now is for a doll or a figurine tutorial. So without taking more of your time, let's get started. Okay, so this mushroom, I'll call it mushroom stool because it does look like a mushroom and it didn't start that way. But after I finished, my daughter was like, oh my God, that looks like a mushroom. So I was like, yeah, actually it does look like a mushroom, especially after I added this at the base. Now I'm gonna add some little speck with white yarn. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna need for this tutorial. So yarn, we're gonna use maybe pink or red yarn, also some white yarn here. We're also gonna need fleece. It's not fleece, it's felt. I don't know why I keep calling it felt, but I just got this sheet at Walmart, very cheap, like I think less than 25 cents. Did I say leads? These leads are from vitamins. And after you're done with them, you can collect them. And you know, this one is yellow. And as you see here, the color looks through. So if you don't want that to show, that's why you will need the felt, right? So yes, you wonder what I use for this here. Well, this is something very cheap that you can find at Dollar Tree if you have one close to you. And these are the tumbling tower game pieces. And yeah, you have different colors. I decided to use the two colors and then I glue them together. And in here, I glue them together to, these are like two on top of each other, to do a smaller one, which also works. Let me show you here. For like to put her feet too, or just like this. Let me. It looked like an Ottoman, and this one looked like a stool. Okay, you're also gonna need, if you kind of find these Jenga or tower blocks, I'm gonna show you them individually in a second. You can also use jumbo popsicle sticks, and also paper towel roll or a toilet paper roll, because I realized after you do the crochet cover, it will fit perfectly. Actually, it fit perfectly, but I still need to cut it in here to have a better fit, since it doesn't go all the way around. But yeah, you can decorate it like that, or you can just use it like this and paint it. But I want it like wooden, so I put the popsicle sticks, and as you can see, I cut it, and I cut it to match the height of this one here, as you can see. And when you cut it, the remaining piece here, you have this piece and the piece that you cut, this remaining piece is the same size as that stool. So let me put her in here. And see, it happens to be the same size. So you can do the same thing with the paper towel roll and cut it and cover it and make a little stool. And here, this one, you're gonna cut it. And what else do we need? Okay, let me, of course, we do need a hook, and this is a size G for 25 millimeters. And the tower of blocks, oh, did I open the bottom? Yep, I probably did. this is how they look, and this is how they are. See, and we have this and this. Yeah, so let me get some, like, you need 8 for the top one and 4 for the other one, so I'll show you later. Also, we're gonna be needing some scissors, right? So yeah, let's first get started with this, showing you how I did this, so that way this is dry by the time you finish your cover. Okay, this is very, let me put this away. This one is very self-explanatory. So after you cut it, around like the height of this, or the height that you actually wanted, because I was testing, I'm like, oh my god, this is perfect height for the stool, as you can see. So you can check which table, whatever you need, and then you cut it the height, or put 2 Jenga blocks together. So after you find that height, you can cut it and glue it. I'm gonna make sure for you in a little bit, but for now, after you glue it all together, oh, I forgot to show you. The glue that I used for that, it was this. It was clear gel tacky glue. Okay, this was pretty good. Oops, oh no, I hope I didn't left it open. So, after you do that, since it's not gonna fit all the way, as you see here, it fit perfectly when you do that. That's how I kind of figure out, oh my god, that is so perfect, right? Then after you do that, you kind of cut around. There. It doesn't have to be too perfect. There. And then you can glue it, you can cut it closer to the thing, and then you can kind of glue it together. But first, let me cut it a little bit closer. And then cut this a little bit closer. Sorry, I feel like I'm moving the table a lot. There. Kind of. Yeah, now I can glue it together like this. So let me double check that it actually fit about this size. Perfect. Okay, you don't even have to glue it if you don't want to, but see, and it kind of fit perfectly. And then you have it right there. There, see? And that's how it looks when after you glue it. See? Let me push her in. And there you got it. You know, you can paint it or whatever. You can also, this one is pretty sturdy, it's hard to get out. You can glue it here, or you can just leave it like that, so you can chain the covers if you want to, and you can just untie the bolt and then change covers. You can glue it in here, in this part. I don't think it's necessary for me to glue it, since I probably will do it anyways. Okay, to glue it, just so I can show you guys what I did, I just, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, girl. Let me put her in here. Okay, so, oh, there you go. There. So I just did it like this. There. And now you make sure you have it like this. And and you can use like a elastic band or something if you haven't. If you have elastic band, you can just use it. There, so you can put it like in the center, so it actually there. Hopefully it's not gonna get too messed up in here, but just keep it like this, and when it's kind of enough glue, then you can let it go. So we have that there gluing there, right? And for these ones, I just glued 2 like this and the other ones like that. You can do any pattern that you want, like I did first. And let me get a lot of stuff that I have in here out. Okay, so for these ones here, what I did was just put glue in here. Oh Jesus, like I'm running out of glue here. I can prepare like each one that I'm gonna prepare, like I prepare 4 and another one of these like that. And now I'm gonna glue the 2 here that I did first. Actually I could have just done, let me just do one, and I prepare that one with another one. So you take one with glue and one without glue and get it here like that, and then here you do like this in the center, and then here you do the other one. And now you should use something so it doesn't ruin your table. Just give me a sec. A silicone mat. Oh no. Okay, let's do it the other way. I forgot this one have some. I'm being a little bit messy here. Okay, there you go. So we have to have a surface to put it. Let me put it down there here. We need to have a surface because here we have to kind of put it in line. Maybe I'll do a top view so you can appreciate it better. It cannot be slanted, so we want it in the center. We want it in the center, and we press down so it doesn't be like wobbling. If you use this glue, it will stand up, and you don't need to have it pressed too much. You see here, this is how it looks, and this is how it looks on the bottom. And then you got one. Now we're gonna do, oh no, I put the thing here. I can just clean it like that, and we put these 2 here together again there, and the other 2, and that's how you basically do it, the same way that we did this. So I'm gonna spare you the gluing. Yes, so that's how you do it, and you can decide to glue it to the top of that if you want to, because even if you glue this to here, you can still change the cover if you want to do so. So yeah, just kind of here like looking like, oh my god, that is so cool. Yes, it is pretty cool. So now that you know how to do the bases, we're gonna do the cover. Okay, something I kind of forgot to, I did already like 3. Something I forgot, like when you have 2 to make the taller one, you can just put glue in here, in there, like this, like that. And then just, I guess you can just put it in here. Oh. Well, you can do it like that to make a design, but it's not gonna match because it's not the same. Oh my god, there you go. Yeah, you have to match it because then it's not gonna, but you can alternate and do whatever pattern you want. You can also do it all the same color. I just wanted 2 different colors, so then you kind of try to make sure it's kind of even. And you want to do this before it's completely dry, so you need to align this a little bit. You can still kind of shift it around to align it. So you need to put the one on top before it's totally dry. So yes, and now you have a small one and a short one, okay? And that's it, and you can always paint it if you want to. Okay, so here I'm just wanted to show you how to put the glue in the paper towel roll. Here I'm doing the Ottoman. I'm putting the popsicle sticks on it. Remember, you can also put a cover on the bottom of the Ottoman, so you can use it as a storage. And remember to put glue on the side of the popsicle sticks, so in that way they can also glue themselves to each other. So yeah, this is basically it. Okay, so to do the felt, you want to have enough coverage so it kind of go over the edge. So let me just first cut something like this. So when you, it doesn't have to be round. So when you do like this and put it over, it will be covered. Okay, for this here, what I did was to put glue on the lid and in here too. Then wrap it with the felt, and after I wrap it with the felt, I put an elastic band, leave it there for a while until it dried a little bit. As you can see, this is the elastic band there to have some glue. You can still reuse it, and now it's all nicely do here. And there were some extra felt, and what I did while it was with the rubber band, I start cutting it like this. And if you want to cut it even extra, you can just do like this. Just do like that, yeah. You can trim it little by little here and trim it a little bit more. Okay, and also beside doing the legs like this or like that, you can also do it differently. You can just put one block inside like this, and you can glue it if you choose to. Yeah, you can glue it. The cool thing about this vitamin thing, oh, I almost don't have no. You can glue it there. The cool thing is like these things can rotate, and your shell will be able to rotate if you wanted to. Okay, and now we'll put this, like that, and like that, but let's glue them. So you will need glue like in the bottom here and on here a little bit, like that and like this, and then you see a little bit here and a little bit here, and then we can just put them like this, and then we do the other one the same, and you continue like that until you kind of glue it like that, and again. Okay, and for this one, make sure like it's like kind of separate like that, and then put the other one here and let it dry for a little bit. Okay, so also if you want to put it longer, you can just put another leg on top on each one of them. And for this one, it's kind of the shorter version of this. You do the same thing that you did before. You kind of cut it here and then cut it around and then glue that part like we did with the other one. We can cut it shorter in a second after we finish in here. And now you can just kind of trim it a little bit shorter if you wish, like that, and then you just trim it. And I'm gonna fix a little bit more, and then you just glue it like that together so it fit underneath the cap. See, after you glue it, it will, and then right now I haven't even cut it. Oh, here is the, where's the, oh, here. It kind of fit nicely. Here is the opening, but yeah, I just fit it in there, and then it'll fit perfectly, and then you have your shorter version of that one over there, so you can put your you can just put it, you can glue it, and you can make it, you can put a piece of paper or cardboard here, so you can have an ottoman where you can store stuff. You can also do that, but yeah, then you have your small ottoman right there. Also, you can sand this part here with a nail file or sandpaper, so it won't be that rough. But right now you get the vibe, and you can decide if you like the color of the cup. You can leave it like that or put this in here, which make it nicer, because then this one slide as easier as you have this over here. But here, let's leave it. Just showing here is drying, so let it dry for a little bit. Okay, now we're going to continue doing our cover by doing a magic rib with our yarn. So you just wrap it around your fingers, and then you just pull through a loop with your hook, and then you pull another yarn and pull it through the loop, and that's your first stitch, which will be like a knot. We're not going to count it as a single crochet, and then we do a single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once you have done this last 8 single crochet on top here, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna pull the yarn or the tail to shrink our magic ring, and now we have the smaller, and then we'll continue in continuous rows. But first we need a marker, so we're gonna get this marker, cut it so we can mark each row, so we don't lose count of which row we are in. So we're gonna do our first stitch on the second row, which will be a single crochet, but it will be 2 single crochet on top of each stitch of the previous round. So the first one is 1 single crochet and 2 in here, and now that we do our first single crochet, we're gonna mark it, put our marker, which we're gonna continue using through each row. So here, and now you got your marker. It's better to use a fabric that is not similar, so there's no confusion. I should have used another color because I'll be doing some white specks, so it's gonna be confusing. So we do another stitch on the same single crochet, and then we continue doing 2 single crochet on each stitch of the previous row for this row, for this round. Okay, like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay, so see you on the next row. Okay, so now we're finished, and as you see, we just got to where we have our marker. So now we're gonna put 1 stitch there, and then we're gonna put our marker or continue using our marker. I don't want to leave it out, so it's easier to count the rows when you leave the marker in. Something that I just figured out by maybe I should just leave it there. It's easier for me. So in this row, we're gonna do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So we're gonna continue doing this through the whole row. Okay, so the next is 2 rows, 1, 2, and then 1, and then 1, 2 in this one. Okay, and we'll continue doing the same thing through this whole row, as you can see here, like that. So we'll continue, but first I think I want to start adding if you want to keep it plain, you just keep doing like that, but I wanted to start adding white specks so it looked more like a mushroom. So this is what I did. Like, I'm gonna undo this stitch because when we change colors we want to change the color before we start the new stitch. So I pass the white in there, I haven't tied to anywhere, and then we keep going. And I like to put the specks where the double stitch goes. So as you can see here, I think that rectangle, and I put 2 stitches and then we change back to red. Okay, and you just put them arbitrarily or whatever you think look aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, so just put it whatever you want. Just remember to add it so they'll not be like all on one side, or so just scatter them around. For this I didn't use any kind of pattern, or I just tried to do it by eye. For the strawberry one, which I'm gonna show you later, that one I tried first doing it like random, but I didn't like how it looked, so I did have a pattern for the strawberry one. You will see later on after I finish this one. Okay, so yeah, we just continue doing the same thing here. I change again and put another speck. As you can see, we do 2 stitches. Here's one, I go complete, and here the second one, and I don't finish at all. I change back to red, and yeah, just continue like that until we go to the next row. Okay, so as you can see here, yeah, see there sometimes like the thread kind of doesn't come all the way into the hook, but anyway, you can just undo it and do it again. And here we're almost done with this row. Just a couple more, and I added another one here, another one, another stitch, go, and we finishing this row right here. Okay, and see what 2 reds there, you go. Okay, so that's it for this row, and we'll go to the next one. Okay, so we're gonna continue doing this, right? Here we're on the we finished the first, the second, and the third. We were doing 1 and 2 on a double, so now we're gonna do one here, and then here we're gonna do another one, but we're not gonna finish because we're gonna change the color here. Okay, so we changed to the white, and here what I did with the beginning of the white and red, I just tied at the back so I don't keep confusing it when I change colors. So we do 2 here, 1 and 2. We don't finish the last one because we're gonna change into red again, and we do 2 singles and 1 double in this row. Another single, oops, another single, and a double. 1 and 2, and we continue like that through the round, alternating where we're gonna add the little white spot. Maybe when I get here I will add another one, or when I get over here, so they'll be alternated like this one here. I don't know if you can actually, oh Jesus, well, let me see, you can actually see, you can see it's like the colors are not super contrasting, so that's just it, she's below me, so it's hard to see, but in here you can actually appreciate it better. So yes, okay, so here I got to this point, and maybe now I will add, maybe no, let me do one more, and then in this one let's see, there's 2, 1, and this is the second one. keep it here, change like this, and then add 2 in here, 1 and 2, and then change back to red, and we keep like we were doing it, 1 and 2. Just see, it's getting hot, so you hear in the background. So yeah, and the how it is, it doesn't have to be, I could have done it earlier or like that, but it's just like a mushroom, so you can add it whatever you think is aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically, yes. Anyways, yeah, just continue like that for this round. Okay, I forgot to pass the marker here to the beginning. Anyway, we ended in here in 2, and now this kind of about the same size of the base of the lid. So now we're not going to keep increasing or doing doubles. We're just going to do 1 single crochet on top of each single crochet for 2 rounds, and then in the next round we're going to add the piece of yarn that we use it to tie it and adjust it like we did in here. Let's see, we added a piece of yarn. Oh, this is the ending, I just put it there, and just to tie it, so make it more tight, or you can use an elastic band, but this is just more easy and cost effective. And then you can just put it like that. See, I need to hide this in here. This is how it looks on the bottom, and that way it'll be a little bit tighter. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. Okay, oh, this is almost dry. Okay, so you do like that, and then if you want it for a table, you're gonna keep increasing and putting, like, instead of doing 2 singles and 1 double, in the next round you do 3 singles, 1 double, and then in the next one 4 singles and 1 double. And when you reach the whole area of the lead, then you can stop increasing and then do 2 rows, and then the third one will be to add the piece of yarn. So it's basically the same thing, and you just do the dots whatever you want them to be, and then you can have a cute little table. Maybe with this one it's more stable for the table. You can also do the table a little bit higher, and I'm gonna show you how to do the rest of the table cover later on. So now we're here about to finish this row on the stool or Ottoman cover. We did our first single crochet. We'll go to do the second one, and in this round we're gonna do a single crochet on top of each stitch of the previous round, but now we're gonna be putting the marker on this first stitch right here, so in that way we don't lose our place. So basically we're just putting it there, and now we're gonna keep doing our single crochet. And remember, here we're just working on top of the speck, the white speck. Remember to add them, and I'll be adding a speck pretty soon because I kind of want it very evenly spaced, but I wanted to do a couple of single crochet before I do that. And here I'm just showing you like the speck, how I space them out. They're not in a pattern, it's just very random, but I kind of want them to be kind of evenly space. Okay, so now we're gonna start the 6th row. So here I need another one, which is the last one, and this one, which is the first one. In this row also we do 1 single crochet on top of each one, but let's put the marker first so we don't forget our place. So here we just pass it through the loop, and now we're going to continue doing it around the whole row around, and make sure you put a couple of speckles like this one and space them out like that. Okay, so let's keep going and do another single crochet in here. Okay, so here we already did let's take it 1 out. We did 2, but this is the first stitch, and then we want to change the color to white, so we get the spots or the specks spread out. So here we change to white, And now we're going to do 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet. In that way it's not directly on top of the other one. Then we change back to red like this, and we just keep putting white spots around the row that you see here. Let me show you how it's looking, and it looks pretty spread out. And that's the marker right here. As you can see, it's, I think it's pink, but it kind of shows like it's white right here. Yeah. Okay, so we continue here. This is the 7th row, and we're about to finish, and this is how it's looking, right? In this 7th row, we can go ahead and cut the white yarn because we don't need it anymore. So like you see, that's how it looks in the back. And now we're gonna start hiding the piece of yarn here. We're gonna do our first single crochet of the next row, or the 7th row, which is this one right here. And you can go ahead and put the marker right here. As you can see, you can start hiding the piece of yarn right now in the beginning, or you can just do it in the next one. You can choose what to do. Okay, so here we just put a little bit smaller, and now we're gonna get this piece of yarn, which I chose red one. Maybe I should have chosen a different color so you could see it better, but it doesn't need to be so big, just enough to cover the whole circumference and a little bit extra so you can tie it in a bow. So now we go insert our hook right here, then grab the region that we've been working on, and the other one is underneath that one that is underneath that you see there is the I should have used another yarn. I'm so sorry about that. So that one that is on top of my finger, that's the one that we're hiding. So we go underneath that one, and the one that I'm working on is that one that I'm pulling through in the loop. So see that one that is kind of on my finger, that's the one that we're hiding. The other one that I'm pulling is the working yarn, and we just keep hiding it. And this is how it looks in the back. Here is the yarn, here's the 2 pieces of yarn, and so far this is how far I come to hiding it. Okay, so just keep going to do the whole round. Okay, here almost done. We're back to the beginning. I'm gonna end on top of it, which I shouldn't, because now it's kind of very not even, so I'm gonna take it out. So I just want to finish up with a slip stitch. So we finish up with the slip stitch. These are the 2 tails of the yarn that we've been hiding. That is the marker, so I can take it off. And now I can finish up with a slip stitch. Oh, I can cut it first, then finish with slip stitch in here like this. Make sure you don't get the yarn that you need to tie later. So here we go and do a slip stitch, and then another one to tie it, another slip stitch, but this time you pass the tail through it, right? And you can hide it in the back with the other one. Okay, and now you can tie the bow, but first you can put that. You can also tie the other tails that you left loose and hide it through it. And let me pass this one through here because I don't want it in the outside, and then you can hide it further later, but for now I'm just gonna put it there. Tuck it in, then get the lead so I can start tying it. Okay, here I'm just gonna ahead and tie these loose tails. What is the other one that I just finished? In that way it doesn't come undone. See here, just tie it, and you can hide it better, but for now I'm just gonna do a simple knot in here. So now it's all tied in here, and we put the stool in here. Make sure it's put nicely and even right there. So I stretch it out, and now I can tie the bow. We fix it and tied a very nice bow there, and hide the bow inside the cover. Make sure kind of make it a little bit flat, so make sure it's covering all the parts, and that's it. You have your very nice mushroom stool. It looks so cute. I just love how that I like this design. I actually like it a lot. It's very stable. Having it glued to the base, it allows you to turn it around, and this is how it looks in every angle. See, very cool. So you just do the spot whatever you want in there, and as long as they're spread out, it will look fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so here I almost finished with it. Well, actually, I did finish with it. I just wanted to show you like how many rows did I make. So here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The last three, oh wait, maybe 10. Just give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11. The last three were one single crochet on top of a single crochet, and the other ones you were increasing the doubles each time. So we can use this to put it in. And here, this is the thread that I used to mark the lines, as you can see here, there, and here I just tied it. It's better to use red yarn to do the last row, hiding it, and this is how it look on the bottom. And then simply you just kind of hide all this stuff and put it in. I did it with 3, so it be more covered, and since it's the table is bigger, and then you can just glue it there. Let me just flatten it out, and then you have your mushroom. You kind of right here, it shows a little bit of the white, but anyways, it's like that. So we already made this one, very cute. Let me lower the camera a little bit more so you can actually appreciate it. So here, there's that one. This one will be like this. Let me just flatten it out. And this one, this is another strawberry shortcake. Here, that's the other one. They have like the white, but you cannot see. But then I was thinking to do a strawberry shortcake one, so kind of match my strawberry shortcake. And this is what I came with. I put like one single crochet in this one. This is a 1, 2, third. On the third line, every time you're gonna start a double. Here, let me see. This is the beginning, right, of the row. So we got like 1, right, 2, and in the beginning of the third row, when you do the first one here, and then the second one that goes on the one that you're gonna start the double one. I don't know if you can see. Maybe here you can see better. Okay, 1. Is that the 2? Yeah, the second one is where you do doubles in each one. The third one is when you do 1 and then double. Okay, when you begin in the double, you do 1 pink and then a red one, and then every 2 you do the same thing here. So one single one, and the first one of the double you do pink, and the second one you do red. Then on the fourth row, the single ones are pink, and the doubles that go on top of that red ones, they will be red. So every time you get a double, you do 2 red ones, okay, 2 single crochet red ones. And then on the fifth row, the fifth, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth and the sixth rows are only single crochet. These little green beads, which are the leaves, I did it differently. I'm gonna undo it so you can see how I did it. I finished it basically, and I was about to hide the yarn on the 7th row, which is the one that you put the yarn. But I'm gonna undo it just so I can show you where how I did the leaves here before I end the row, which is in here. Let me get the marker, and this is how we do the leaves. Okay, let me pull the leaves real quick, because the leaf is not just like a single crochet, as you can see here. For the leaves, we just put it here, because usually when you change color you have to do it when you're at this step and then you change color, right? But for this I didn't want to, because I just wanted the little bee. I didn't want the top to be green. So that's Jassy, that's my dog. Oh, she's dreaming, she's barking. That's my baby dog Jassy. Okay, let's keep going. So I put it here, and then I inserted the back loop, then pull some of the green yarn. I already had cut it, that's why I don't have that many. So here the green yarn, pull it like this, and then we finish with pink again. And then for the next one we do the same thing. Oh my god, we insert it, we pull it like that, and then we finish with the pink one again. See? And that's how it looks like. The top part is pink and the bottom is green, because I kind of wanted to look like leaf. And here we start off the first one normally. Oops, sorry about that, since I already crochet with this, it's a little bit, and then we keep going. Oh my god, the yarn is all messed up now. Okay, there. Okay, and then we just put our marker in this first one of the row. My marker is beige, and we're gonna keep going like that, because the 6th row, which is the next one, will be one single crochet on each one, like this 5th row, and then the 7th row is where you hide the yarn, so you have something to tie and kind of make it tighter like that. But yeah, I have a really cute design, so I'll be back with you when I finish this to show you how it looks on the already on the seat, or on the little lid too here. Okay, so the how it looks is really cute, as you can see here. Let me see if you can actually see the little strawberries. I love it. I haven't glued it yet, but you get the idea. So, and I need to cut it better, but yes, just basically that's it. You can do the strawberries, the little spot for the mushroom. You can do it a solid color, anything you want to do. You can do tables. Maybe you can even do hat. Maybe I'll do a hat for strawberry shortcake, or for the Barbie. That would be nice, so she can be cool on the tea party. Oh, I should have put some tea or some coffee. Hold on. Okay, so she got her cup of coffee. I was trying to get the other stuff, the other cups that I have, but I cannot find them right now. But anyways, they'll be happy because they're gonna be eating the cake. So yeah, I did unbox the strawberry shortcake in the other channel. I don't know if I have posted yet, but I will post it pretty soon. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this one, if you have any ideas or requests, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and like, so I can make more videos like this one and help support this channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be to the next one. Ciao.